Welcome to Thoughts Universe, where we teach the truths and show the guiding principles of the universe. I am Promise, and today we'll be talking about sin. Sin is fundamentally defined as an offense against the nature of a thing. It usually involves thoughts, words, or actions that violates the nature of moral, religious, or ethical law. Sin, at its core and linguistic roots, do not originally means breaking God's law. In fact, before systemic indoctrination, the concept of sin across various cultures, tradition, had underlying ideas of rebelling, going astray, missing the target, failure, error, going against the grain, and so on. Many ancient cultures and traditions did not see sin originally as breaking divine law. They had much more common ideas of violating sacred taboos, disrespecting ancestors, injustice or unnecessary harm, and events that disturb communal balance. This, they believe, disrupted cosmic balance and spiritual harmony rather than inheritance of the guilt of sin, which mostly comes about from the inventions of religion. Because why would you tell me the world is already a sinful place and I am born into sin and I have to spend the rest of my life chasing redemption from one dude and following stringent principles and ideologies that takes away my sovereignty of people and mentally enslaves them, giving away their power to a source that isn't them. Don't kill, don't steal, leave justice from the Lord. Authorities are from God and should be honored and respected. Authorities should not be questioned as they are representatives of God. And yet, these systemic authorities are committing the same crimes and much more grievous ones and have successfully brainwashed, indoctrinated others for generations and stolen their lives force. Just like there is no fundamental or universal good or bad, there is no sin, except within religious context and context of agency, individuality, collectiveness, and sovereignty. Why there is no cosmic, spiritual, or universal law on or about sin. Following its etymology, you get to understand that sin is all about going against the nature of a thing, validating the nature of a thing through your thoughts, your words, or your actions. When we say the nature of a thing, we mean its inherent characteristics, the essence, and the core. As most times, people confuse the physical qualities of a thing to be its nature, its core, but that's most likely not the case in all the situations. There are always outliers. For example, I have a box or a dozen of red velvet cakes with icing on top, and then I have a different cake that is made of chocolate with icing on top as well. Now, due to the fact that every one of them has icing, it might be hard for someone else to just come around and pick the difference. But due to the fact that I know the inherent nature of both and what was used in making them, I can personally differentiate between the red velvet and the chocolate, even with the icing on both of them. So yes, they are all cakes. But what differentiates the velvet from the chocolate is the inherent nature of the cakes and the ingredients that were used in making them. So yes, they are the outliers, the rare, the uncommon, the special, the weird, the odd, whatever you decide to call it. But that in itself, it's its own nature. And so sin is going against or violating the nature of a thing. And as a sovereign being, whatever you do against your inherent nature or characteristics is a sin. Anything that needs or requires you to betray yourself is a sin to you. Of course, understanding agency when you are by yourself and when you are within a community or a collective, sin becomes violating or going against the nature, the guiding principles or law of the collective and community, as you have then committed an offense. And the wages of sin is karma. Knowing this and realizing that you are a sovereign being experiencing this realm, you understand that anything that needs you to betray yourself, your nature, who you are at your core, your values, is a sin. and against yourself.
I know you wonder, if there is no universal good or bad or morality system and there is no sin other than that which is personal, why can't people just do anything anyhow they like, kill someone? What are the consequences or what are the repercussions? But here's the thing, the universe operates a karma based system, which you will learn from our previous topic, and this karma based system is based on your intentions. So now your intentions can be good and you do a bad thing, but definitely you will receive the karma for that. And your intentions can be bad and you probably do a good performative thing. And of course, you will also receive the karma for that. If you enjoyed today's topic, like, share, and subscribe to get more teachings of the universe. I also have my book here, Spirit Lead, A Guide to Raise Your Consciousness. It is the book that helped me on the spiritual journey and my path of feeling, healing, integrating, and being. And I know it would also help you on your journey.